Hi Kathy, how you doing? Neil Howe here, and thank you for requesting this video. I want to share with you three things that you can do to really improve your site and start getting some traffic and customers from here. Now you might ask why I do this. Well, a percentage of the people that I talk to and give this information and an advice to say, hey, yes, I need to do this. Will you please help me do that for me? So that is why I'm sending you this video, and obviously if you want that, then I'd be happy to do that, and if not, you can just take the information and do with it what you wish. But if you do feel that you need help with some of these things, then just reach out and I'd be happy to sit down and have a conversation with you. But let me tell you the three things that really make a difference when it comes to ranking. And we're really in 2020 now. Things are changing all the time, and you really have to keep up with these things in order to continue to get the results from Google. Okay, so first things first. When I look at a website, or when you look at the pages that appear on the front page of Google when somebody is doing a search, most of them have about 1,500 words on the page. So this is the home page of your website, and I'm just looking for the amount of words that you have. And we're not really close to 1,500. You might have 500 or so. So there's definitely a lot more content that you could have on the home page that would make it more relevant to be found for the major search, which is Private Investigator Houston. Now I've got a lot of different things on my website as on this page, as you see, that just basically gives me the information that I need in order to see why somebody is ranking number one and why somebody's not ranking at all. Anyway, this tells me that there are 1,300 searches a month for Private Investigator Houston at a cost per click of $9.11. Now what you need to know about ads is most people, when they're doing a search, aren't searching for people who are advertising. They're searching for the companies who are ranking organically. And with that being said, only about 10% of these actual people will click on these advertisements right here. So about 130 a month will click on an ad, and as you can see, it's 911. So these people right here are competing for those 130 clicks a month. And also further down here, there's another 3 companies right here that are competing, and sometimes you have some on the map as well. There isn't one right here, but you often see an ad at the top of the map. So where are most of the people clicking, and where does most of the business come from? It actually comes from the map right here. This map area gets 40 to 45% in general, and another 10% of people will click this more businesses and kind of search through that. But the majority of clicks and phone calls and business is coming from these 3 positions right here. And the rest would be further down. But then here you're competing with big brands, and Google loves big brands, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But you'll see Thumbtack and Expertise, and who else do we have? Yelp, Yellow Pages. So Google really likes to show these big brands, and below the map you're really competing with them. They usually take about 5 of the 10 spots available below the map. So the best place to be found is right here. So let me click on the more businesses and see if I can find your company for Private Investigator Houston. So as you can see, again, we've got the ads showing up here. Let me go down. I can't talk and search at the same time. Okay, page 2. Alright, here we are, just at the top of page 2. So you're not too far away. You got 12 reviews, which is good. 4.4, obviously the closer to 5 that you get, the better. If you've got 5.0, it really attracts attention. And as we look at these companies here, we've got 51 reviews and a 4.8. That's pretty good. And what is driving actions right now is the amount of reviews that people have in this map pack, and obviously the number of stars that are related to that. So 51 reviews with a 4.8, I'd say I'm going to have a pretty trustworthy experience with this company. Same with this one right here, 4.8 again. They've got 21 reviews. I'm going to be pretty confident that one of these two companies is going to get me the results that I want. Right here they've got a 5.0, which is interesting, but there's only 4 reviews. I'd probably dive a little deeper into that, which I have done, and this is actually, it would seem to me that it's like a lead gen company or something like that, that's done some of the right things to get on the map, but they don't even have a website. So that would make me suspicious right away. But what it does tell me is, because this company is up there and they don't even have a website, that the opportunity to get a place on the map is wide open. So these are the two companies that I'd say are the biggest competition in the Houston area, and you'll also see that these two companies show up on the first page. So you've got Gradoni right here and Panoramic right there, so they're showing on the first page as well. And the reason for that is, they've done a lot of things right. One of the things that they have done pretty well is they have a lot of content on their website. So I did a search right here for your website, and I'm looking just any links that have this in it, and Google tells me that there's 10 results or 10 pages that are indexed on your site. Now, the reason I told you before that Google likes sites like Thumbtack and Expertise is they've got 307 pages indexed, 307,000 pages indexed right here. Expertise has 45,000 pages indexed. And if you go down to the ones that are on the map, Gardoni has 1.94 thousand pages indexed by Google. Panoramic, they've only got 62 indexed, and that's, they've got to be doing something else that is really helping them get on the map. But the more pages that you have on your website in general, the more chance you're going to have to rank for more keywords. So let me take a look right here at some of the backlinks that you have to your website, and I noticed that you've got some appearances on the news, which is great, and congratulations, by the way, for being in business for so long. I know 90% of businesses go out of business within the first 10 years, so for you to stay in business is great, and obviously a testament to what you have been doing. But I don't think you're getting too much of your business from the internet, and if that's something that you would like to change, there's definitely a lot that you can do. But 3 things is definitely get the content on your website. The second thing would be to get links and quality links to your website. And then the third thing is kind of more citations, which is your name, address, and your phone number all across the web, whether it's on social profiles, whether it's on directories or news releases, or just any pages out there. It's basically telling Google that you are a big brand and they should be showing you above others. So those are the 3 things that I would really work on. But just to share a few things with you here as far as your backlinks. These are the terms that you have an opportunity to rank for, and you've got investigations, Griff, processing, civil, Kathy, Houston down here. So what's missing are the terms private, investigator, and then of course you got Houston here, which will help a little bit. But you really want to rank for those specific terms if you want to show up on the map. That means you need anchor text with private investigator Houston specifically as the text coming back to your site from other sites. You've got local news, you've got newspapers, broadcasting sites. These are all great things, things that many other businesses don't have. So that is really good, but you just need some more quality links coming to your website that would make a big difference. We've got the index pages like we talked about before. It says you've got 10. And as you'll see, all your backlinks are really going to your home page, and there's no other backlinks coming to any of these other pages. You got one here and there, but not too many. So none of these pages really are going to rank for anything. You do have a chance to work with your home page, but right now the only thing that you are ranking for is probably your name. Here's another website that gives you a little bit of insight into your web page. It says that you're ranking for 153 keywords, which sounds great. That's a good thing, but you're not really getting any traffic to your website. Only 17 visits a month. And if you look here, this 1 to 3 position, where all the traffic comes from, being in that 1 to 3 position, you're not showing up anywhere in this 1 to 3 position, so you don't really have much of a chance of getting ranked for anything right now. 4 to 10 would be a little bit better, and there's you've got one keyword in that 4 to 10 position, and basically everything else is on page 2, and nobody goes to page 2. So basically Houston private investigations would be a great keyword to rank for. It says you're in position 13, and this just shows you position 13 is on page 2, and nobody really goes there. You get 2 visits a month from this search, and all these other ones, you're not getting anything. So there's certainly a lot to be able to do. The links, the citations, and the content are the 3 main factors, but with ranking on Google, there's a bunch of different things that can be done to make an impact. But if I was to concentrate on anything right now, it would be working on those 3. So like I said, there's an opportunity here to get on the map. There's definitely a ton of volume to start getting calls. If you want me to help you out with that, just reach out. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. And if not, just try and incorporate some of these things in your business, and hopefully you'll be able to get more traffic and calls.